feet then, are you?
Not too bad, you know. Not too bad. Cheers.
Oh. What have you been doing lately then?
Well, quiet, pretty quiet. Not been up to much.
No.
Had a spot of the usual trouble the other day.
Oh, did you? What happened then?
Spot of the usual trouble. Well, I come home about 11:30. We've been having a couple of drinks, remember?
That's right, yeah.
I'll come home about 11:30.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm feeling a bit tired, so, you know, I thought I'd go to bed, you know, take my clothes off and so on, you know.
That's right, yeah. Well, don't you take your clothes off before you go to bed?
No, I made that mistake this time. I got the wrong way round. Anyway, I got into bed, settled down. I was just about, you know, reading the Swiss Family Robinson.
It's good, isn't it?
It's a lovely book, Dad. It's a lovely book. And I got up to about page 483, second paragraph, when suddenly, bring.
What's that?
There's a phone go bring. Yeah. So I picked up the phone and you know who it was?
Who?
Bloody Betty Grable. Calling transatlantic. Bloody Betty Grable. I said, look, Betty, what do you think you're doing? Calling me up at 11:30 at night. She said, it's 2:30 in the afternoon over here. I said, I don't care what bloody time it is. There's no need to wake me up. She said, Peter, get on a plane. Come dance with me. Be mine tonight.
I thought it was the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah, what she probably meant was be mine tonight, tomorrow afternoon, our time.
Probably stay. Didn't she meet tomorrow afternoon? And,
her time anyway, be mine tonight, she said. I said, look, Betty, we've had our laughs, we've had our fun, but it's all over. I said, stop pestering me. Get back to Harry James, this crumpet. Stop pestering me, I said. I slammed the phone down and said, stop pestering me.
Shouldn't you said stop pestering me before you
slammed the phone down? I should have, yeah.
Well, it's funny to say that, because a couple of nights ago, you remember we had a couple of drinks.
I remember that, yeah.
I'll come home, you know.
Yeah.
I was going to bed, felt a bit tired having a nightcap.
Yeah, of course you
and I was just dropping off nicely, and all of a sudden I heard this hollering in the kitchen.
Hollering?
And screaming and banging on the door, you know. I thought I must have left the gas on.
Yeah.
So I go down here, I fling open the door. You never guess, there's bloody Anna Magnani up to her knees in rice, screaming at me. Let's say more entrati, and more me por favore.
Italian,
yeah. Covered in mud, she grabbed hold of me, she pulled me all over the floor, she had one of them see-through blouses.
All damp, showing everything.
And we rolled all over the floor, I picked her up, I said, get out of here!
Yeah.
Get out of here! You Italian thing. I said, get out of here! I said,
the Italian thing.
Yeah, I said
good thing to call him.
Yeah, I said, don't you come here and mess up my rice again, mate.
I should hope not. I had the same bloody trouble about 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
I come in about 11:30 at night. We've been having a couple of drinks, I remember. I come in, I get into bed, you see, feeling quite sleepy. I could feel the lids of my eyes beginning to droop. You see, a bit of the droop in the eyes. I was just about to drop off when suddenly, tap at the bloody window pane. I looked out. You know who it was? Bloody Greta Garbo. Bloody Greta Garbo. Stark naked. Save for a shorty nightie. She was hanging onto the windowsill. And I could see her knuckles all white. She was saying, Peter, once knowing in this, you know how these bloody Swedes go on. I said, get out of it! Bloody Greta Garbo. She wouldn't go. I had to smash her down with a broomstick. Poke her off the windowsill. She fell down onto the pavement with a great crash into the...
She just had a nightie on, is that all?
That's all she had on, Dad, just a...
See-through?
A see-through, shorty nightie.
Yeah,
nothing else.
Yeah.
Except for her dark glasses, of course. Dreadful business.
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Yeah. Funny I should say that.
Yeah, 4 nights ago, I'll come home, you know, we've been having a couple of drinks, I'll come home, I'll come through the door, and, Sniff, I went, you know, funny smell, I thought. Smells like wood burning.
Probably burning wood, Dad.
What's that?
Burning wood, that's a perfume worn by sensual, earthy women.
Oh, it's funny you should say that, because I'll come in the bathroom, you know, it's a bit stronger here, you know, it's funny. And come in the bedroom, you know, it's getting ridiculous, this smell, you know. And so I get in the bed, you know, turn the covers back. It's a bit warm in bed. I thought it's funny, you know, being warm like that. And I get in the bed, I pull out the light, and it's just going off the kip.
Yeah.
And suddenly, I feel a hand on my cheek.
Which cheek was that, Dad? Come on, which cheek was it?
It was the left upper.
Left upper.
I said, I thought, you know, it's funny. I turned on the light. Bloody hand here, scarlet fingernails.
Yeah, who was it?
You never guessed, bloody Jane Russell.
Jane Russell?
Jane Russell in bed with me, stark naked. I said, Jane!
With a huge...
With the thing. I said, Jane, I said, get out of here.
Get out.
Get out of here. I said, you may be mean, moody and magnificent, but as far as I'm concerned, it's all over.
Yeah,
I threw her down, I took her out of bed, I threw her down the stairs, I threw her bra and her gauze panties after, I threw her bra and a green silk skirt. I said, get out of here! Get out of here, you hussy! I said. I threw her light right, tight nose, fag holder. I threw it downstairs after. I threw a bucket of water over. I said, get out of here, you hussy! I said, don't come in my bed again, mate. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Terrible. I'm shocked to the quick.
You're quite right.
Yeah.
You've got to do something about these bloody women who pester you.
They go on,
They go on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you doing tonight, then?
Well, I thought we might go to the pictures.
Right.
Good idea?
Yes.
One and a half.
The Himalayan bee hibernates for 12 months a year. It is most usually found underground in the foothills of the Andes. The bee hunts in pears and other fruits for sustenance and has a somewhat savage nature. Unlike normal bees, it produces beef extract and is worshipped by a tribe of unbelievably stupid pygmies.
Here.
What?
Can't you read?
What?
Do not feed. You're not allowed to eat within the precincts of the zoo, Dad.
What's I do with my biscuits, Pete?
Chuck them away. Give them to the animals.
Sorry, Pete, I didn't know, Pete. Sorry about that. Oh, that's very nice and warm in here, isn't it, Pete?
Nothing like a nice warm reptile house.
Nothing like a nice warm reptile house.
Nothing like it. Look at that. Oh, dear.
Feel like I sit down, eh?
Oh, I'll tell you my special favourites in here, Dad.
Yeah.
Are those lovely geckos. Have you seen them, the geckos?
Geckos, what are they, Pete?
A gecko, Dad, is a lizard what has sucking pads on its feet.
Oh, so it can hang on glass, like, is it?
Well, it can if it likes. It can hang on anything, really, anything it fancies. It has a wonderful life, except, of course, it has to eat flies.
Flies?
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, it has to eat flies, because, as you know, God created it.
Yeah.
Like he did everything else in his almighty wisdom. And all the animals have to eat each other to keep the population down. And the gecko got lumbered with flies. And, you know, it's all right when it's born. Its mother brings it up some flies all mashed up, daintily garnished with a daisy on top of it, so it don't know what it's eating. But as soon as it learns to speak, Dad, and communicate, it says to its mother, "Excuse me, what's this I'm eating?" And she has to reply, "Flies."
Darling.
Well, she sugars the pill a bit by saying, "Flies, darling, they're very good for you."
Yeah.
But that's why the gecko doesn't live very long. It can't bear eating the stuff.
Yeah. I don't blame it, really, with a diet of flies.
I couldn't bear that, eating flies.
I wouldn't like to be a gecko. I'd like to be a poisonous snake, actually, Pete.
Well, you've got, you know, fangs and
Yeah,
that.
fangs.
You've got prominent teeth, haven't you,
Yeah.
already? You do well.
I'd follow them out, put a bit of cyanide in them, and go round and, you know, put their teeth into people's arms and kill them.
What sort of a poisonous snake would you be? Would you be an asp?
No, that'd be a viper.
Well, that's the same thing as an asp. An asp is a viper, Dad.
Is it?
Asp was a word invented by Shakespeare during the 13th century to denote a viper. Because, as you know, Shakespeare, what a wonderful writer.
What a wonderful writer.
What a wonderful writer. He was doing this wonderful verse play about Cleopatra, how she got wrapped up in the carpet.
Oh, that's right. She was on the needle in the carpet.
That's right. And, Shakespeare had been writing this wonderful verse couplet to describe the scene when a snake comes rustling up her undies and begins to start biting into her...
busty substances.
into her busty substances. And he'd written this wonderful verse couplet, you see, but the only thing is he only had one syllable to describe the snake.
Oh.
So viper was too long for the scansion, so he invented the word asp, and a very good word.
Wonderful. I suppose it's a sort of Shakespearean abbreviation for a stinging personality thing.
Oh, ASP, yes, I suppose that's the reason.
Yeah. Now, I don't reckon it was an asp what stung Cleopatra in the chest. I bet it was a bra constrictor.
What do you mean? It was an asp?
A bra constrictor, Pete. Boa constrictor. It's a joke, Pete.
Oh, it's a joke, was it? Oh, it's very bad taste. You don't make jokes about people who are dead because they can't fight back, don't they?
Sorry, Pete.
I wouldn't be a reptile at all if I had the choice, you know. If I had the choice, I'd be something lovely and cuddly and lovable. Something like those lovely hummingbirds which hum with their myriad hues above the flowers. And they've got huge long tongues, you know, all coiled up like watch springs, and they can poke them out to 40 yards long, which means a hummingbird, Dad, can kiss at immense distances.
That means that you could stand on the Chiswick flyover and kiss someone up the Staines bypass.
Yes. What's more, you can be hovering 4 foot above the ground and humming. A wonderful opportunity.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
I'll tell you a creature I think is a very cuddly little creature. That's a chameleon.
Versatile.
Versatile creature, Pete. Wonderful. They're so adaptable. They can take on the shape and colour of anything they like.
The colour or the hue can be taken on, Dad.
Yeah. Do you remember Mr. Rigby?
Yes.
He nearly went to a wedding ceremony with one.
We would have been very happy with her, chameleon.
They're very adaptable.
Oh, they're lovely
Wonderful.
wives.
You know, I was here last week, Pete, so I don't know if I told you in the zoo.
Yes, you did.
I saw her. Did I?
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah. And I saw...
I was here with you.
Well, I saw this sign saying topical fish this way. Well, great, you know, see a few topical fish, get a few up-to-the-minute comments on current affairs, you know.
You thought you'd see some, you know, topical barbs about the situation in the world today.
That's right, yeah.
What did you see?
What did I see? I go in there, there's just a lot of fish floating about. More timeless than topical.
Nothing topical there. Now, I'll tell you what you've done. What you've done, you've got into the tropical fish department.
Oh, I see.
That's tropical rather than topical, you see. And what has happened is, during the winter months, during the gales and the blustery weathers, sometimes some of the letters become dislodged, you see, because of the gales. And obviously the letter R has become dislodged in this case. I was talking to the keeper about it, actually, and he said that very often, during the winter months, his R's blew off. He found that was a feature of his winter life. His R's blown off.
Well, I think I've had enough of the reptile house.
I've had quite enough.
I'll tell you what, let's go on to the wonky house.
No, that's an M. What's got blown upside down?